we're going to do this little video. We're at a friend of mine's place. We're going to go to a car show today. I haven't had car shows all year long, but there's going to be a car show today in DeBert. Our COVID numbers are almost zero, so I feel like it's okay, I guess. As I'm standing here, and we're going to make this little video because when Gas Monkey first come on, they did some Ford trucks and they put the Crown Vic front end underneath them. And there's the Crown Vic right there. That would be the year. I think I'm not sure what that year is, but that's the year that the front ends are coming out of. And this is the front end out of the Crown Vic, as I can tell, just because they say it's aluminum and all that sort of stuff, and this is what's going on. As you can see, as it's out here, you can see how it's self-contained. You don't have to cut anything. That's a good thing. But the other thing is that generally it's so wide that when you put it underneath a 40s or 50s vehicle, it's too wide. I don't know what they did at Gas Monkey, but you can see how the frame rail would run right straight through here and how you would bolt it here. This is like the perfect opportunity to look at something and see whether you like it or not, or you would use it in your ride. I think they did them in the 70s trucks, which is cool. Got it down to the ground. It got all the disc brakes on it. It got everything. Make sure, but this is some of the mistakes that I have made. Sometimes when you go get something, just because you need it doesn't mean you should buy it. Sometimes you just take a little time and figure out, see if the brakes are okay. You know what I mean? If you know that the brakes are okay on it, all the ball joints are good, just that sort of stuff. That way there, when you buy the front end, you can put it in, you can use it. If you do not get a good front end, then when you'll be changing ball joints, you'll be changing whatever, you know, your sway bar mounts and all that sort of stuff. So just pay attention to what you're getting. But you can see how this would bolt on the top of the frame and that would bolt on the bottom of the frame. Also, if you've got a frame that's too narrow, you can weld a piece on the side of the frame to make it come out to this, if you know what I'm trying to say. That's what the Crown Vic front end looks like, and that's exactly where you put the frame rail. Right through here, right through there, lowers your car down, gives you disc brakes, gives you a nice front end. You could buy everything in the store and you'd be tickety-boo. As we're looking around here, I see he's got an old Dodge truck. I used to drive one of these Dodge trucks to school when I was 14 years old. I would get up in the morning, I would learn how to drive, I would drive around the village, I would maybe get a milk or two before I went driving. But this is the truck that I would drive as a young person at 14 years old. I would drive a truck just like that to school. 6-cylinder, 3-speed, it was red. The headlights do not go in here like this. They've customized it. They usually stood on top. No, I don't mind that. It needs to be finished, obviously. I don't mind that. It looks pretty good. It's like 40 Ford, 40 whatever. But the old truck doesn't look that bad. Just sitting there on a chassis. Someone has cut the fenders on the back. They bobbed her a little bit. It's pretty good projects. Now we've got a 30s Pontiac. I don't know, 35, 36, 30, whatever. 6-cylinder, 2-door, humpback. It's got the hump on the back. Keep looking at it. What would you do to it? What would you do to it? What would you do to it? Yeah. Take it home and play with it is what you would do with it. I really enjoy that. What I really enjoy the most about that car right there is the front end. Look at the front end on this bad boy. This front end's sick. I like it. I like how the chrome runs right down to the hood, right down to the grill. What a beautiful car that would be coming at you. It would be beautiful. I can see some bad Chad flexible chrome going all over that. You know what I'm saying? Also, while I was here, I learned something. I'm trying to get some wheels. I'm trying to space my wheels out on the 32 in the back to get the brakes to work. I got a 54 rear end. I've got 79 Ford brakes on it because I couldn't find the 54, so I've made do, and I put 79 Ford hubs and brake shoes on it. Well, now I have to space the wheel out a little bit. I learned today, if you need a wheel spacer for your car, if you need a wheel spacer for your car, take one of the rotors off and cut the disc off. And at the center of the rotor is a wheel spacer with your exact wheel size. if you know what I'm trying to say. You have your center of your disc, has your wheel size, has all your bolt pattern in it. Then you have the disc go here. Cut the disc off. It's a machine piece that fits the car. Perfect wheel spacers if you want them. I learned that from Andrew yesterday. Another good thing I learned. Have a good day. We're going to a car show today, and this is just a couple cars that I've seen today, and I've already learned something. Good day.